You may be preparing for a storm, but not thinking about fire hazards. But fires are a real risk. Before the storm hits, make sure you have working smoke alarms and carbon monoxide alarms with backup batteries. Store gasoline in approved, tightly capped safety containers and propane tanks outside of the garage and living area of the home. If they leak, a pilot light or electrical spark could cause an explosion. Best practice? Store them in approved metal cage cabinets away from the home, or well-ventilated storage structures anchored to the ground. If you don't have these, the garage may be the only temporary alternative. After the storm passes, remove them from the garage right away. Keep portable chargers for cell phones and other devices charged and handy to call for help and stay informed. When the power goes out, you will be using alternatives for lighting. To keep your family safe, use battery-operated lights or solar lights. Avoid candles and open flames. During the storm, when you pull out all of your supplies, choose a table or countertop instead of the stove. You'll want to make sure all cooking appliances are turned off. And because when the power turns back on, anything on the stove can get hot and cause a fire, so keep the stove clear. When your house is shuttered up, it's still important to have 2 ways out of your house in case of an emergency. Make sure everyone knows how to get out, and as soon as the storm is past, remove the shutters. If you can't remove all of them, then remove them from at least one window in each room. This gives you a way to escape in case hallways are full of smoke. Make sure each person in the house knows how to open the window, and consider escape ladders for second-story windows. Make sure your garage door can be opened without electricity if you're going to include it as an emergency exit. Use up stored gasoline as soon as possible. Avoid excess storage quantities since it's a fire hazard. Generators. They release poisonous, odorless, invisible gas. Use them only outdoors, at least 20 feet from openings to your house and your neighbors. And remember, only refuel your generator when it is cool and not running. Never run a generator in your garage, and make sure they are operating in open air, with the exhaust pointing away from all openings. You need to also be aware of neighbors' generators. A simple wind shift can push the exhaust and carbon monoxide in your home through any openings. Overloaded electrical surge protectors can cause fires too. Some large appliances require more electricity. Be sure to follow the directions and read all warning labels. One plug means one appliance. And don't backfeed the generator. Make sure your address numbers are visible. So if you need to call 911, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue firefighter paramedics can easily find your house. Another reason your shutters need to come down. If we need to rescue you, removing shutters takes time. A shuttered house that catches fire will burn hotter and faster because air cannot escape. Make sure your family is fire safe this storm season.